Welcome back to Studio F4 on Fast Times Willy B. We're reviewing a Minecraft movie. Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
On to you, Russell.
Welcome back to Fast Times Willy B. I'm Willy B, and I've got two guests with me. I've got Kris back for, 11th, 12th episode, and I've got Denny for his first episode.
Heck
so
yeah.
Welcome to the channel, Mr.
Thank you for
Denny.
having me.
Of course. It's been a task trying to figure out what we're going to get you on here for, and then, Minecraft decided to make a movie. We had the realm. It was only right.
We had the privilege.
Yes.
The privilege.
The privilege to see Minecraft. So today we'll be reviewing a Minecraft movie directed by Jared Hess, who, if you didn't know before this, was the director of Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre. So has his hand in the realm of comedy.
You can definitely see it.
And Jack Black, working with Jack Black. But cast-wise, we've got Jack Black, we've got Jason Momoa, Danielle Brooks, Emma Myers, and a whole slew of others. But Jennifer Coolidge, sorry, I gotta mention it for Kris.
She was fine. I thought she was funny.
But we'll start with the good. And the first thing I want to say is I was shocked by, that this movie wasn't as bad as I expected it to be.
I was expecting a dumpster fire.
Oh, I was expecting it to be absolutely atrocious.
Yeah. I literally was like, how bad do you guys think this is going to be? And it was good. It was good, actually.
I mean, it kept my attention the entire time. And that's something that means something. You want a movie to keep you engaged the whole time. But I wasn't only engaged, I was entertained for most of this movie.
Yeah, there wasn't really any boring parts.
No.
There were some parts, though, where I felt I was too old. Like
That's fair.
The sing-along parts and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
like, all right.
Yeah, we'll get into those. But as far as the good goes, though, it did make it. I did laugh quite a bit. Like the comedy was fairly decent. There were some cringy moments, but
Yes.
I mean, you get that with Jack Black usually. And I loved the special effects and the overworld we get. I thought the Minecraft world looked amazing.
Yeah.
It was good. I like the way they tied the two worlds together.
Yes,
The backstory was good.
for sure. But there's a lot of cool little hints and Easter eggs too, for people that have played Minecraft as long as we have. Going through the village, and you see all the villagers with their different roles. You have the cartographer villagers. You have the baker and all. It was really cool. And then getting to see obviously Steve Splash in the village as well. He had the basically the KFC in the village.
Yeah.
And he had the whole amusement park. You could just the bridge. How many days did Steve put into this world? I mean, obviously he's been there for years, but there were some cool builds that you got to see in this.
For a survival world, too.
Yeah. That was another thing I really liked. The first night that we get our main four characters there, and they're getting their first experience with the zombies and the spiders, and they have this they have the skeleton jockeys chasing them, and or the spider jockeys I should say. But that was a really cool scene too. And then he discovers that he can build, and he builds this castle. I thought that was a really cool scene.
It was gruesome, too. The zombies tearing up the sheep, that was
intense.
Wild, I was
yeah.
like, there's no, that was gruesome. That was horror movie-esque for a kid's movie. That was crazy, kind of.
For sure.
I liked it, though.
Yeah, that first night was pretty cool.
It was scary. I was like, it made Minecraft seem scary.
And I think that's a universal experience people have with Minecraft.
Yeah,
There's no
that's fair.
they have tutorials now, but back then you just would play with friends, and you're like, what is this? They're tell you to get on, and so everyone has a first night experience, and they're like,
yeah, and they had it. That was really cool. I mean, I just had so much fun in the Minecraft world. Really, the bridge scene was really cool. I love when they get to the woodland mansion, and they're going up against the Vindicators and the Evokers, and the scene where Henry gets up to the chest room, like the chest room was just gorgeous. And opening the chest was so cool to me because like it'd be like cooked steaks, and then it would be a thing of wheat, and then he gets the face off with the Enderman, and I thought that like sequence when the Enderman's like in his head was really cool, and then you get the fight. And I really like that scene a lot too. I'd throw that in the good. I thought they did a really good job with the creatures. Like I liked the look of all of them. Keeping them to their pretty usual look, but movifying them. Like the zombies had more movement to them, but they were still the square, and the creepers were fuzzy, which was I enjoyed that, and the explosion we get with them. I thought it all looked cool.
I thought about that with the piglins, the first shot in the Nether. It's like they look better than what I thought. They're not as cubey as I thought they were gonna be, and they have more of a shape to them. But it's still, if you actually take your time and look, it's all cubes. It's all just rectangles and squares. It's like it's pretty cool to see.
The skeletons were pretty freaky looking. The spiders looked cool because they had square bodies, but the legs were still like they would move along and look pretty good. The ghasts, I enjoyed those. I like I said, I really enjoyed all of the creatures we get. All the mobs, I thought they looked pretty good for taking inspiration from Minecraft, but movifying them. So good job there.
Yeah, they killed the special effects.
They did. I mean, I really liked everything we saw. I like the sequences when he's punching the tree and you see it semi-breaking until he gets it. I like the throwing down the block to build. Like
when she tries to make a boat and she throws
it just starts floating.
It's just the tree trunk in the water.
Yeah. Like I enjoyed all of that at the Minecraft part.
The crafting table part was really cool.
Yes.
When they were like putting the different stuff on the crafting table.
When he makes the tater gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're putting stuff that's not even in Minecraft.
Bucket chuckets or buck chuckets.
Buck chuckets, yeah.
Yeah, I thought all that stuff was cool.
Yeah.
I had a good time with the Minecraft element of it.
Yeah, it was fun.
What did you guys think of like the prop design? Because I did not like the armor in the crafting scenes when they're like the diamond armor. I just didn't think it looked that good.
Like when he's wearing it?
It definitely looks a little funny on Jack Black.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's Jack Black is why it looks so funky.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
They just made it too like rounded off for me. I wish they would have kept the actual
They put it on a
square
round
look.
guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's the only way you're fitting it on him, unfortunately. But yeah, it was you mentioned the backstory and like how they connected the worlds. It was fun seeing him use the flint and steel to light the nether portal, and then go through it, and like you said, for the first time, see all the piglings over there and all the pigmen, piglings, pig master girl, whatever she was.
Don't know.
But it was a scary scene. It was cool too because they do a little background with it for people that might not have played the game. Like they're talking about like it's just a world where they're obsessed with gold, and like
you could definitely enjoy this movie without ever playing Minecraft. Like obviously it's probably a little bit better if you've played it because you get the little Easter eggs and stuff. But I think even if you never played it, you could have fun with it.
And that's why I think the executive producers know that you have parents chaperoning their kids to these movies. You have to entertain some adults for a while too.
They got a few adult jokes in there, man. That's why I was like her saying bag her up and put her on the curb or whatever. Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, no way.
Yeah, if we're continuing with the good, Jason Momoa.
Oh my god.
I didn't really have any gripes with any of the acting. I mean, you're getting a movie that knows what it is. It didn't take itself too serious. You're not going to get like Oscar-worthy performances from anybody. But Jason Momoa and his comedy and his like comedy delivery, he stole the show.
I was gonna say it was more his movie than Jack Black's, to be honest, for me.
Yeah, Garrett, the garbage man Garrison was the man.
Yeah. No,
and he probably had the best he probably had the best character arc too. Let's be real.
Yeah, I feel like the main character, we barely saw him. We saw him at the school and we saw him destroy his hometown, and then he got to fight the Enderman, and there were some things in between, but it just felt like it didn't revolve
he didn't
around
really have
him.
A character.
Yeah,
for sure. It was more just getting the jetpack.
Yeah.
Like Garrett got his whole his life was falling apart. Like he was like buying storage units, hoping to get stuff, and then he ended up turning his whole store around at the end and having the band, and it was.
And at the beginning, he hates Steve, and they grow to be like the best of friends.
Yeah, they have the band. They're performing live together, and Steve's got a jacket too.
They're keeping it metal, man. Real instruments.
Yeah.
You know?
That was one of my favorite.
If you tell my story, make it heavy, make it metal, real instruments. What a line.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa was great, though. Jason Momoa is just one of those guys that anytime he's in a movie, it gets a little bit better.
Yeah.
Fast X is one I go back to. I really did not like that movie, but every time he was on screen, that was when I was enjoying it the most. And I enjoyed this movie definitely more than Fast X, but especially when he was on screen. He just... His comedic delivery is so good. And, I mean, he also looked like... that has-been video gamer. Like, he fit the role. He looked the role. I had a good time with him. Just being a dude. Keeping along with the good. What else? What do you guys got? That really stuck out to you in the
Kris,
good?
would you like to say anything?
The comedy. The comedy, of
yeah,
course.
For sure.
I think we said that. The comedy, the action,
Yeah, I didn't... The story...
The story, it was alright.
Yeah, we'll get into
like
the story.
Said, yeah, his arc was good. Like, Jason Momoa's arc was
the
very
Minecraft
good.
stuff, like the story within the Minecraft world, I enjoyed for the most part. Like, the battle between the overworld and the Nether.
Me too.
I enjoyed that. There's something we'll get into that I didn't love.
I thought the Nether looked sick.
Yeah.
I thought the Nether looked really cool.
I think they did good with the world building, but I'll go more into it later about the stuff they missed from the game. I feel
for sure
that I wanted to see.
There's definitely a few things.
Yeah. But for the most part, I had a fun time with this one, and I would throw a lot of it in the good. It was a pretty solid movie. If you guys don't have anything else, we can hop over to the meh.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. We'll hop over to the meh, and here we'll stick the things that we didn't love, we didn't hate. What do you guys got?
A little bit of the corniness sometimes. Some of the jokes were...
That's fair. This is honestly where I'd put the overall story. Because like I said, I enjoyed the Minecraft side of things when they're in the Minecraft world. But there's certain scenes that I'm going to put in the bad. They do these cut scenes, and it would take me out of the movie. So as far as writing goes, I'm going to put it in the meh because of that. Because there was just some scenes I didn't like, but I did love the Minecraft stuff. So I can't say the story itself is bad because there was moments I really enjoyed.
I would say the beginning of the movie, like the first 5 minutes, was very meh for me. I was like getting nervous, like him just talking about life and stuff. I don't know why. It was just very sped up, and
I think it's more of the trying to get the parent, like you said.
Yeah, get the parents
They have
on
to
board.
do that background to because not everybody's played the game for 16 years like we have, 15 years.
I wish it would have been more just starting out as like him, a regular kid, like discovering it or something, and then like showing the story instead of him being like, "I'm Steve. This is this and this and this and this."
Yeah.
Here's the movie.
The movie's also kind of to promote the game, and they're trying to get people to see the movie or get parents involved, whatever. Yeah. So they have a mission.
Yeah.
They have a motive.
Yeah. I'm going to put the score in the meh. I liked the play on like the Minecraft music we get. I wish we got more Minecraft music.
Yes.
Because Minecraft music is awesome. It's like
we only get the boom, 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 boom. And it's kind of a play on it, too. It's not the actual C14. It's C14, right? C1418. Whatever it is. I'm butchering right now. But I wish we got more of, like, the Minecraft sounds that you get.
Instead of the songs that they had,
they
tried to make it like Disney Pixar-esque.
Like the soundtrack was good too. Like we get some cool rock songs, but see, in part of the music, I'd stick the musical numbers in the meh. I enjoyed the Dennis one. I thought it was funny, but like the Lava Chicken one was just so random.
Yeah,
it was just randomly thrown in there, and then the one where Steve sings like "I'm Steve," like, and he's just I didn't like that one either. So I'll put just the music as a conglomerate in the meh because there was some awesome commercialized tunes. I did enjoy the play on the Minecraft music we got, but wish we got more. And I didn't love the musical numbers. So it's just a perfect spot to put the music is right there in the meh.
I put it in the meh too because it was kind of funny, some of them like you said, but it was just kind of I'm not a big musical or singing like. I don't know. It didn't really need to be needed.
Yeah.
I mean, for the kids, I get it. Like I said, because I mean, the kid in the row in front of me was dancing around and stuff. So
putting that kid in the meh.
I also would put the kid and the mother in the meh. So if they're watching, I'm sorry, but yeah, you go in the meh.
There might be some people in our group that put them in bad.
Yeah, Court, because he couldn't see the movie for a solid 3 minutes.
Court probably jumped somehow during this movie.
Yeah.
He did.
Enderman.
Probably.
Court, if you're watching, don't jump.
What else we got in the meh? That's probably it for me.
Yeah.
Some of the character designs were a little
like
the villagers were just like off-putting.
That's fair.
They're
they're just
very
off-putting looking in general.
They're weird in the game, but that CGI was. Ugh.
I thought it was fine in the Minecraft world. It really took me out of it when the villagers. Especially when the villagers started talking at the end.
Yeah.
That was a post-credit scene, but that was pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Villagers don't talk.
No. And he's like got the most like sophisticated voice ever. This dude went from to like as I see it. Yeah. like will you marry me?
I like the villager during the movie though. Every time
hit me with your car.
Yeah. With your Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Yeah, some weird product placements.
Yeah, did Jeep pay like to be in this movie?
They had to.
There's no way.
There was another
they got
one.
2 shout
They said it at least twice. Yeah.
I can't think of another one that popped out.
I mean, obviously, video game
a
systems got a few, like the
Odyssey,
Atari, was it? Yeah, the Atari. No, Cosmos, the Atari Cosmos. Like that got a shout out, but that's obviously not even sold anymore.
Yeah.
But, there was another one. What was it?
I thought it was a drink. I can't remember.
It might have been. But we can hop over to the bad. Jennifer Coolidge.
She is bad.
Okay.
That's Stifler's mom.
Dude, those were the scenes that I'm talking about that really took me out of the movie. I'd be really like all in on the Minecraft stuff going on.
Yeah.
We're getting some action, and then it would just jump to her on a date with a villager. And
I thought it was funny. The
I didn't
villager,
love
every
it.
time she'd be like, "I've never met a person with so much character or so much charisma," and he's just like, "That usually like it's funny, dude. Come on."
It's funny when you do it.
I think the amount of time it took up was unnecessary.
Yes.
I think,
It should have been like one scene.
yeah,
I
the
agree.
villager getting out, getting hit by her car. She has to go on a date to end the marriage.
Yeah.
Do that.
That would have been a cool post-credit scene callback.
Yeah.
The fact that they cut to it like 4 times.
Yes.
I can agree on that.
At high intensity.
It just because when the first happened, we weren't into the action yet.
Yeah.
So you can get back, you can get past it, but it just kept cutting. Like it would be Garrett just fell off the bridge just exploded, and then boom, they're in the dinner scene. I'm like, why go from an explosion to that? Like it just it chopped the movie up weirdly for me.
Yeah, it probably should have been one scene.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. That's more of a meh for me.
Nether's Got Talent. I'm putting in the bad.
That was funny also.
Dude,
was that funny?
That would be in the mat for me.
Okay, that's fair. It just was a scene that I was like, this is what we're going with.
It gave me very Shrek vibes.
Yeah, but like,
do you remember they did? Didn't they do like a same thing, like a talent show or something in Shrek?
In the land far, far away.
Yeah,
I
probably.
Think of
it, but yeah.
But my biggest gripe with it is she was actually a solid villain. Like I was enjoying the storyline of Nether versus Overworld, and when I found out that's how she became bad, I was like, that's a little underwhelming. Yeah. And I get it; it's supposed to be the creativity turned her evil, like the lack of creativity turned her evil because nobody in the Nether is creative, and Minecraft is all about creativity. But I'm like, do something better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
It's funny though.
Because then, like,
there's a square pig dancing on a stage, dude. It was,
and you can do
it was one of those cringy scenes.
A deeper back scene. I mean, look at our main characters. Parents died.
We don't
just
get
like
any,
are orphaned
on that.
right away.
Yeah.
And so you're telling me that's her backstory is you can't dance.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's a messy movie.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
It's messy, but it's fun.
Messy but fun.
What else we got in the bad?
I didn't like the pacing.
No?
No.
Okay.
Like, I think, since I've played, I didn't need the background. And
yeah.
So then that was kind of like, I was like, okay, I understand. I'll get through that. And then it just kind of felt a little jumpy.
Yeah.
And then it really came together when they first all got to the realm.
Yeah.
And they were there. And it's like, okay, this feels a little more cohesive now. But then it kind of got choppy towards it, especially the parts where they cut to Jennifer Coolidge and the villager. And it's like,
I can agree with that. Yeah,
it takes you out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do agree. We spent a little more time in the real world than I anticipated, but there were some good laughs in there, and it obviously created the relationship of Garrett and Henry. So that was the main purpose of it, obviously. Other thing I'd throw in the bad, and this was something Jesse talked about after the movie, and I agree with him. That first pig that she calls on, that's like the big bad. Before the big bad, he comes in screeching. I'm like, oh shit! And then he starts talking. I'm like,
yeah.
He's got like this like nerdy voice. I didn't love that.
I think it was supposed to be like I was saying earlier to you. Like I think they were trying to do like what Ready Player One did with T.J. Miller.
Yeah.
Where he was like scary but had that like funny voice. It did work a little bit better in Ready Player One.
For sure, worked better in Ready Player One.
But I don't think it was okay.
Yeah.
It was a little yeah.
But that's probably it for me in the bad. I don't have too many complaints. Like I said, I actually pretty much enjoyed this one for the most part. You guys got other things in the bed?
It was much better than I anticipated.
I
expected this movie to be bad.
Yeah.
I went in
I thought it was gonna be
trying
like
to hate this movie.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Yeah.
Don't love it.
But dude, after the first act, I was like, that's what the whole first act when I was watching, I was like, all right, how do I, like, I was in the same boat. I was like, am I supposed to hate this movie? And then as we got into the Minecraft world, I was starting to like it, and I was like,
this is actually good.
I don't see it. Like,
yeah.
But so we can hop over to our final thoughts and ratings. Denny, I'll start with you. What do you want to leave off with a Minecraft movie, and what do you give it out of 10?
I think they set up potential for a whole series of movies now.
The Minecraft cinematic universe, the new MCU.
We haven't seen. We got a glimpse of Alex.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anything of the end.
No.
And then
Dragon,
I mean, and there's so much lore too with Herobrine. And
they already have a lot of stuff they didn't touch on from the game, and it's hard because there's a lot of source material in the game, so it's kind of hard to be like what's important, what's not.
Yeah.
But just for overall the pacing, and it is a children's movie. I have to realize I'm an adult. I'm just gonna give it a 6.
Okay.
6.
Kris, I'll hop over to you. Final thoughts, and what do you give it out of 10?
Like I said, better, way better than what I thought. I thought it was gonna be like a 2 out of 10. It was fun, funny. Action was good. Just a couple corny moments, but overall I had a good time. I'm gonna give it a 7. 7 out of 10. I think that's a fair rating for it. So
yeah. So right now it's highest picked rating on Letterboxd is the 5 out of 5. I'm not gonna do that. No, I had a good time with it.
Chicken jockey though.
Yeah. I had a good time with it. It made me laugh. There was a lot of cool Minecraft stuffs in there too. Like, I mean, the minecart scene is another underrated one. That was a really cool scene.
Oh, dude,
you get to see a lot of cool world building in Minecraft, which, as again somebody that's played the game as long as we have in this room, it's fun to see. It's fun to see. So score wise, I'm gonna go with the solid 7 out of 10 as well. I don't think it's anything that's gonna light the world on fire, but it definitely surprised me, and I had a much better time than I anticipated.
Yeah.
After leaving the theaters, I was like, damn, I don't see the low scores it's getting. So, but you know, like you said, we'll see what's next.
The MCCU.
Minecraft movie 2 is probably on the way. I'm sure this movie's gonna make money. I mean,
2026. I mean.
Oh yeah.
The brand alone is gonna pull in. I mean, one of the cool things about this watch too, we had a really good theater for this movie. It was packed.
Everyone was clapping. It felt like we were watching No Way Home.
A lot of engaging moments.
I haven't felt a theater reaction since No Way Home, for real.
We got a clap for the dentist scene, and then we got a clap for
Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey. Yeah. So it was cool to see a full house. As somebody that I've always mentioned on this channel before, somebody that's trying their hardest to keep theaters alive.
Yeah.
It's always nice when you see a full house, and not only just a full house, but a full house that's engaged, as this one was.
Everyone had fun in the theater, you could tell.
Yeah. You gotta love that.
Yeah, getting kids in the theater, getting them to love going to the movies, and keeping that tradition alive. So,
which is cool to think too, because so I go to movies every Thursday night, and there's usually not kids there. They usually just wait till the weekend. So I'm excited to see or hear what the weekend numbers are if there was families showing out on Thursday night for this.
It's probably
movie.
Gonna do pretty well if it did that good on opening night.
And there's gonna be people that's mad at that, because there are a lot of great movies that have come out this year that haven't done great financially, because people just all the people are like, where are the original movies, and they don't go to them. But this one, it's gonna put up numbers. It is.
They're definitely gonna make more.
It's like Despicable Me. There's a following for the brand. Minecraft's gonna it's gonna make some big bucks.
Yeah.
You gotta look at social media and
all
see
the memes.
All the memes and all the the clips already. The brain rot. Jockey, it's just it's everywhere already. So.
I wouldn't be surprised, and this might be a bold prediction. It might not be. I don't think it is. I wouldn't be surprised if in the first week it hits like hundreds of millions of dollars made. I mean, if Snow White put up 16 million opening night, this movie's gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if this movie makes 100 million in the first 7 days.
Yeah, it's probably gonna,
if not more.
I would guess it's gonna do over 500. To be honest.
I could definitely see $500 million.
Yeah,
it's just a major IP. It's I mean, half a billion.
And
people they're gonna play Minecraft.
Yeah, they're gonna put it in every language. And show it in every country.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see. I'm interested to see what the numbers are when they start rolling in, though. So I'll have to keep an eye out for them. But that'll do it for a Minecraft movie. Kris, thank you for coming on. Denny, we'll have to get you back on for your second episode here soon.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you guys both for coming on. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you're watching, check out some other videos. Hit the subscribe button or follow the social links down below. As always, it's all appreciated. Let us know what you thought of a Minecraft movie. We'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.